I've had a few messages asking can I do a Victoria sponge. I haven't made one for years, and I've routed out the sandwich tins. 8-inch sandwich tins, 2 of. I'm just going to line them. So we just get a couple of bits of greaseproof. Cut off like that. Go down there like that. A little bit of fat to help it stick. And then perfectly lined. 2 perfectly lined 8-inch sandwich tins. So I'm going to use my electric mixer today. So I'm going to start with, I usually work in ounces on cake, but this recipe is grams. But generally what it is, if you weigh your eggs out, say you've got 175 grams of eggs, then you're going to use 175 grams of flour, 175 grams of marge, 175 grams of sugar. So that's the basis that I'm working on today. So first of all, I'm just going to 175 grams of, I'm just using the utterly butterly kind of thing. It's nice and soft. It's actually, I think it's better than butter. So that's 175 grams, spot on. I'm just going to put that in. Just to start that off for a minute. Then I'm going to put 175 grams of pasta. Just started that off a little bit. So 175 grams of pasta sugar. A bit too much in there. Spot on. That's it. Right, so we're just going to whisk that up. So it's nice and fluffy, and then we're going to add eggs, and I need 175 grams of flour getting ready, self-raising flour, so I'm just going to weigh that out now. Gram scales aren't working. There you go. It was on ounces, I can get it onto grams. Too much again. So, try on that. Give it a helping hand with my twisted scoop wobbler. And then we're going to add 3 eggs, one at a time. Just until it all gets incorporated. Put them in all at once so it'll split. If it does split, put a little teaspoon of flour in and that should bring it back. And I also like just to add a couple of drops of vanilla. This is a Madagascar one, nice one from Asda. I dropped it. A little sprinkling of that. There's my 3 eggs in. I'm just going to let them roll on through it. You need to preheat your oven to gas mark 3, 170, so it's not a very hot oven. I've got 2 sandwich tins, I'm going to put them on the middle shelf. for now. So we need to keep the air in the flour, so we're going to sieve it, and we're not going to overbeat it. We're not going to whisk it anymore. We're going to get a metal spoon in and fold it, and that keeps the air in it. So the metal spoon, I'm just going to fold until all that flour gets incorporated. And if you want to do a chocolate sponge, it's pretty much the same recipe, but I would take 50 grams of the flour out and substitute it with 50 grams of cocoa powder, good cocoa powder. And then you could also, if you were doing a buttercream topping for that, you could put cocoa powder also in your buttercream. Hope you're all keeping well during this isolation. I know I'm doing a hell of a lot more baking than I usually do. Keeping me busy and also giving people ideas. Okay, so that's lovely. So I'm just going to put this into my 2 tins and put them in the middle of the oven. Equal amounts. And I think it's about 30 to 40 minutes in the oven, but I would check these after about 20. And if they look like they're doing too much, turn it down. If they don't look like they're doing anything, turn it up. And the way to check that your cakes are cooked is just to put a knife or a skewer in, and if it comes out clean, then it's cooked. So there's my 2 cakes. Lovely and lined, ready to go in. So I'll check them again in another 30 minutes. And then we'll put them on a wire rack, let them cool. And then it's just buttercream and jam in the middle for your classic Victoria sponge. Thanks. Okay, these actually only took 20 minutes. I'm going to get them out now. Oh yeah, I'm actually quite pleased with those. So this is my grill tray. Just going to put them out onto there to let them cool. Ouch. There you are. Then once they've cooled down, then we can do the buttercream icing for them. Quite pleased with those. See you soon when I do the icing. Go on. Hi, I'm just going to do the buttercream for the middle of my cakes. And for this I'm using 100 grams of icing sugar. You do need to sieve this because unprepared again. Spoon. Sieve it because otherwise you'll have little lumps in your sugar, which will stay in your icing. So 100 grams. I'm going to sieve this. I'm going to keep a bit back for the top as well. Now then, let's like this. Is the easier way to do it. Oh, it's not too bad actually. There's a draft somewhere. I think I've left the door open. Right, so I'm going to leave that little bit in there for the top for later. So it's 100 grams of icing sugar and 50 grams of butter. Again, I'm just using the soft margarine, the butter substitute, and a couple of drops of mint vanilla. There we go, and we're going to put that on a high speed till it's really, really light and fluffy. until the butter goes into it, because otherwise we'll just have a big cloud of icing sugar. Okay, so that's on high. So we're going to leave that for about 2-3 minutes. It's had a good 8 minutes, and it's beautiful and creamy, and it's doubled in size. You can't over whip buttercream, so don't worry about it. So I've took my 2 sponges, and the best one I'm going to use for the top. This one's a little bit wrinkly, so I'm going to use that as my middle piece. So just get some jam, any jam. I'm just going to soften it up by putting it in a little bowl, and a good dollop. Just give it a little soften up. It's blowing a blooming hoolie out there. Dave just put his flags up today. I'd be surprised if it's still there in the morning. My door's rattling. Okay, so there's my jam. Don't be tight with the jam. Beautiful. And then see the buttercream. It's gone very, very light in colour as well. So my favourite word, dollop. Dollop. Just spread that about. It doesn't need to go right to the edges, because when you put the top on, it'll do it. So we're going to put the top on. There you go. And then the little bit of icing sugar that I left from earlier, it's going to and there you have it. Victoria sponge. My first attempt in God knows how many years. Karen Harris asked me for this one, so I enjoyed baking that, Karen. And I hope you're all staying safe and staying in your own homes, as I am. And we'll see you very soon. Bye.